It is day 4 of designing a festive island in 30 days without using my storage, and y'all, I messed up. I don't know if you can see the time on the left-hand corner over there. I time traveled a month ahead between my starter, lazy, normal, and peppy moving in, only to discover that, well, they're all moved in. So I was entirely incorrect. Apparently, when you excessively time travel, both of all of your villagers just kind of move in. So Molly and Cookie have been here for an entire month. And we've now moved on to resident services closing. And hopefully Nook's Cranny will hopefully update. And I have a great head of hair. You know what? No, I'm going to keep it. I love that. That's fantastic. And they're like, where have you been? This is the vibe that I'm being given. They're asking me where the heck we've been. And oh dear, we have quite a few weeds to manage. It's not that bad since I did a lot of excessive weeding, but we're going to see if I didn't completely mess this up and whether or not Nook's Cranny will be upgrading at all. And I somehow messed up. I don't know what happened. Maybe I needed to find Mabel. Oh no, I needed to have Mabel on the island sell her wares. Oh, I messed up. I love that for me. I love that for me. That wasn't the intention, and Nook's Cranny has not decided to upgrade, and I think it's because I have not had Mabel come grace us with her presence. But we do have a couple of things that we can work on. I did get the customization for fencing started out of the way. My villagers probably hate me. That's fine. But we do need to find Red, who is walking around somewhere. And then we'll time travel back to December in order to see if we can find Mabel. And then perhaps upgrade Nook's Cranny. We do have a museum fully up and running, and resident services will be under construction tomorrow, and we'll be getting Isabel in the next few days. I really messed up. I am really bad at this game. But let's find Red, shall we, in order to make headway for Brewster coming to the island, because I would like to have Brewster. And it just, I'm so bummed. I'm so bummed. I thought that I was going to be cheating the system, and you know what happened? The system said, hold my RNG. That's exactly what happened. He took such a ridiculous amount of time to find. He was on a completely higher tier than I was, and there was no way to get to him. So what the heck, Red? This day is already unhinged. I don't need any more distractions. We're just going to get him out of the way. We'll figure out a way to restore this day's integrity for this challenge, because right now it's just been ridiculous. What's been really annoying about this challenge, I would say, is the fact that I can't simply just drop items. If I have full inventory, I need to manage my inventory before progressing to my next step. So it's really having to be conscious of my time and effort. And so it's not like I can't just sell things. I have to assess the fossils, sell to the Nooklings, and then progress the storyline. Now, every single one of these is going to be genuine. I'm not going to be doing my part to make the museum a fully realized educational institution. You need to have one per museum exhibit type in order to have Brewster. And I figured, why don't we do the one that seems the hardest to find? And I always get this one messed up of which one is genuine or fake. And what else does he have that we can buy? A generator and a seat. Really? We now have learned that you don't progress a month ahead in order to get Nook's Cranny between the tutorial of having your starters move in and before you have Mabel visiting your island. Don't do what Artsy did, friends. Apparently, time traveling doesn't pay in this instance. We're going to go back to December and see what else we can do to make this day worthwhile, but I can't believe I messed it up that badly. We interrupt this existential crisis for a 30-day challenge to bring you new dialogue that I have never seen before. I finally talked to Cookie after going back to December, and apparently she was trying to avoid paying rent, and now she lives here. Also, do our villagers pay rent? That's news to me. Where is it going? I mean, I guess that would make sense for maintaining island things, but wow. You learn new things about this game every day. That's another thing that I need to do. So this day is basically squandered with my mistake. It really is. I think what we're going to do instead... What are we going to do instead? Now, here's another thing that I would love for you to tell me what to do, Tom, please. For the love of Nintendo. No, you have nothing. This day is truly wasted. It's wasted. Really? No. Okay. Well, we are back in December, as I've said. We're going to figure out how to make this at all a worthwhile day. In the midst of me scrambling to find something to do for this day so it wasn't wasted, I guess we're going to see who the NPC is, if we have any, and maybe try to figure out the vibe that we're going with for at least the entrance. I haven't been able to use my Nook Miles in order to... Are you serious? Really? Really? Well, this will help me feel so much better. I don't think I've ever had Gulliver come to an island my first week twice in a row. That's really interesting. Where is Mabel? Did I mess up this game? Did I completely glitch out? Will I not be able to progress the story? How is this going to work? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I have regrets. I have regrets. He at least knows me. So that does mean that the game has read the fact that I have helped him at least once, because I sold the turban, but the fact that I'm having him twice and him being the only NPC that I've seen besides Red and Harvey, this is pretty ridiculous. Yeah, no, absolutely. We'll help you. Totally. We have moved to the next day because I am now incredibly stressed. We have the resident services officially under construction, and there's still no Mabel. If I have Gulliver for the third time, I'm going to just go bananas. I have never been happier to see Sahara in my entire life. You're not Gulliver, you're not Mabel, you're not Leaf, but thank you so much for not being Gulliver. It means that my game is not broken, thankfully. I can't really hold on to wallpaper or flooring. I did change out my pine wood flooring for some sand. So let's get a mysterious wallpaper in order to decorate the house, to do something with this video, because all right, so what did Sahara give us? A defining moment of today's recording. I see you, game. I see you. Who says Nintendo doesn't have a sense of humor? This is truly my hell. Now, before everyone gets on my case, I have been having issues with holding on to extra resources, so I decided to create, a little workshop. So it's technically a build. Technically. I'm really glad that I checked this because I did not do that the last time. I need to be very mindful of the fact that I can't hold on to anything in my mail because that does count as storage, but we have quite a few things that are furthering along the game. While I was in the new year, I did get a couple of items that I could possibly decorate for this island. So maybe that is my one redeeming quality for today. And I have full inventory. I don't typically chaotically decorate, but this is really the only way that we're going to get to 3 stars quickly, and I just don't have the time. Wait. I can't just wait. I mean, all right. So I wanted to use this as a decorating purpose, but I apparently can't drop it. Is it like wrapping paper? Great. Great. Love it. Love it. At the very least, we'll have the minimum requirements to have Brewster come to the island. We'll see what the boys have to sell. And I guess I will just do the dailies. I will water my flowers, question my life choices. I honestly thought that I was going to have beaten Nintendo at its own game by time traveling ahead, and instead I get chaos. One thing I guess I can start doing is figuring out the vibe for the entrance. I am going to need to unlock the pathing requirements to move palm trees onto the island proper, but I think I can get something started right now. I think I'm gonna start off by planting a couple of trees like right here, and right here. Now, I have been thinking about using this log fence just all over the place. It is my favorite fencing in the game, but I do want to try my hand at using the tall vertical board fencing because I do want this to be a natural sandy sort of entrance. So let's see how this would look. Put that there, put it here. I really should find a way to do some present drop farming so that I can drop them all over the place for this island build. I think that would be really fun. Put a hay bed here just for a little bit of texture. Drop that, and ooh, this envelope looks so nice as a decoration piece. Look at that. That looks so nice. Something is missing. So as far as starting entrances go, this isn't bad. This is not going to be exactly the vibe I'm going for, but it is a start. And I don't know what I was thinking about time traveling. Clearly, I just don't know this game as I thought I did. So hopefully by the next video, we will have Mabel having visited once. We'll have resident services upgraded. We'll hopefully have something to do with Nook's Cranny and that store being upgraded. And then we will hopefully get the campsite up and running. But once that video is ready, it is going to be on screen now for you to check out.